Hello, good afternoon, class 6 and 5 as well. We have started our online classes, and in the previous class, I told you that I'll be dealing with your grammar book, that is English 2, designed for class 6 actually. And in the first section, we started talking about noun. I already told you that noun is anything that can be named. It's a naming word. See the previous video if you haven't seen, or if you are the first viewer today, any of the students of class 6. And this part is the continuation of that first one. We have already discussed about the types and noun, its definitions, all the definitions of types, examples, etc. And now I told you that in the next class we'll be discussing about the countable noun and uncountable noun. Countable noun and uncountable. C-O-U-N-T, count. Countable is derived from the word count. Count means ganna sakine. Okay, so anything, any object, any noun that can be counted is simply countable noun. This is a marker pen. You can count it. If you will be given 10 markers, obviously you will be able to count it. So anything that can be counted at a simple level, see the simple definition. Counted is countable. On the contrary means talking about its opposite, if anything that cannot be counted and it's noun, like water. So water, if you will have some water, if you will drink a glass of water, will you say that I drank 2 waters, I drank 3 waters? No. It's in liquid form. It's material noun. So, just think the noun that can be counted is countable noun. The noun that cannot be counted is uncountable noun. Now, see some variations, little bit variants upon countable, uncountable, and some of the basic things inside it. See the definition. Countable nouns are the things that we can count. I already told you. They have 2 forms. They have 2 forms. Countable nouns are the nouns that can be counted. And on that, inside it, you have to read that they have 2 forms. Countable nouns also have 2 forms. What are they? Singular and plural. Singular countable noun and plural countable noun. How? And we can use a or am with singular countable nouns. Like singular countable noun, a book, an apple, a dog, a bench. Means, you know that you might have read about singular and plural things. A boy and 2 boys. A girl and 2 girls. Means, a boy, it's a noun, but it's singular as well. 2 boys, It's also noun, but noun that is plural. So here the definition says that countable nouns do have two forms, that is singular and plural. That we can use a or an with the singular countable noun, like a boy. I told you already, boy, B-O-Y, boy. It takes a on the basis of article. We'll discuss it later. Article a. And apple, a, P-P-L-E, apple, A-P-P-L-E, and apple, because it has been started with what? Vowel A. We'll discuss it. So we are just talking about singular countable noun and plural countable noun. The definition says that singular countable noun takes a or an. Kita a linsa, kita an linsa. Kalle singular countable noun le. With singular countable nouns. Similarly, plural countable nouns. Countable and plural. Books, countable but books. S, plural. 6 cats. Cats can be counted, but 6 cats can be also counted, but it's plural. Because we are talking about what? We are talking about singular countable noun and plural countable noun. First of all, keep in mind countable and uncountable. Do not think about uncountable noun, just think about countable noun. That is countable do have also singular and plural countable nouns. Like 3 balls. What is it? Is it singular countable noun or plural countable noun? What is it? It is exactly plural countable noun. Right. Okay. Now see the second section, that is uncountable. What is uncountable? That cannot be counted. That is impossible to count. What are they? Generally material nouns and abstract nouns that we talked in our previous class cannot be counted. That are very difficult to count. Can you give me an example of abstract noun on the basis of your last class? Do you remember? Yes, exactly. Love, hatred. What is love? If your parents says you, I love you a lot, my children, what does it mean? Do they count your love? Yes, 1 love, 2 love, 3 love. Can they count? Ask them. No, because it is abstract thing. It can be felt. You can feel it. You can feel it, but you can't see, you can't count it. So, uncountable nouns are the things that we cannot count. Very simple. Here, countable nouns are the things we can count. On the contrary, opposite, uncountable nouns are the things that we cannot count. We cannot count. Garna sakidaina, garo huncha. They do not have plural forms. Next thing is they do not have plural forms. And we do not use a and with the uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns are the things that we cannot count. First thing, they do not have plural forms. Second thing, and we do not use a and with uncountable nouns. For example, cake, bread, meat, rice, water, milk, etc. Think can be cake counted? But you will see that, you will say that, sir, cake can be counted. Why can't we count the cake? If you get a cake for your birthday, it's like a single cake, double cake. No. But it comes under material noun. So you are not supposed to count it. You are supposed to weight it. It is weight. In the cake shop also, they will not give you a single cake on the basis of countability. They will weight it and give you. So weighing. Weighing is the quality, that's why it comes under material noun and it is uncountable noun. Bread. Bread also. Meat, of course. Meat can be weight, not counted. Material noun. Rice, material noun. So water, milk, etc. are what? Uncountable nouns. So again, see, uncountable nouns are the things that we cannot count. That is the first thing. Next, they do not have plural forms. Do they have any plural forms? Meats, can you say meats? Can you say rices? No. Can you say waters? No. You can't say milks. So, you are not supposed to make plural of the uncountable nouns. Next, uncountable nouns include following types. Basically, there are some types that can be a symbol to find that these things can be kept under the uncountable nouns. See, what are that? Liquid. If something is in liquid state, it can be uncountable noun. Powder and substance, it can be uncountable noun. Gas, it can be uncountable noun. Abstract ideas. So these are the easy things you can find out. But what are abstract ideas? What I told you about abstract noun, remember it. Abstract nouns. What are the examples of abstract nouns? That can be felt, that cannot be counted, that are the things to be felt. If you have pain, then you will feel that I have some pain. You can't count your pain. If you are in a happy mood, if you are in a joyful mood, you can't say that I am happy 1, happy 2, happy 3. No. You can just feel it, and people will feel it that he or she is happy. So that are the things that can be felt. That is what we call abstract ideas, abstract things. Now, your book says, your book have some exercises, some questions based upon these countable and uncountable issues. Let me check it. If you will see your book's page number 8, you will see that there are some questions that is based upon the countable and uncountable exercise. See, page number 8. Is the word newspaper singular or countable? Singular or plural? Is the word newspaper singular or plural? Let me check something. Newspaper. Newspaper. Can you answer me? Is this word singular or plural? Of course, newspaper is a plural because newspapers always have few pile of papers. It's not a single page. Next, what is the difference between first and second sentence? He reads a newspaper. He reads his newspaper. There is article and the second one is with the possessive. We'll talk about article, possessive, number and quantifiers. Next, why is the first sentence incorrect? He reads newspapers. Underline the word that comes with the newspaper in each sentence. Now talk about the following sentences in a similar way. We have a definition from your grammar book. Countable noun does not come alone in a sentence. It often comes with articles, a and the, or the number, words 1, 2, 3, or possessives, my, his, her, your, their, our, or determiners, that, this, these, or quantifiers, many, several, a lot of, few. So there are altogether 4 issues: articles, possessive, quantifiers, and next, number words. Number words, articles, possessive, and quantifiers. So before doing these things, we have to discuss articles, we have to discuss numbers, we have to discuss quantifiers, and we have to discuss next possessives. Yes. So first of all, before doing that, you have been given few grammatical exercises on the page number 9 and 10. Try to get your book and do the exercise that is on the page number 9 and 10. 9, there are few words. Circle the uncountable nouns. That's very easy for you on the basis of these definitions. Find out the uncountable nouns. Just circle it out. And next one is practice singular countable nouns, plural countable nouns, and uncountable nouns. On the basis of this definition, you will have to find out which words are singular countable nouns, which are plural countable nouns, and which are uncountable nouns. Make 3 lists. The list, 3 columns has been given in your book. Just select the singular countable noun in a single column, plural in a single column, and uncountable in a third one, and then write it on the basis of your text, your book. And then you have next exercise, correct the following sentences. You have to find out that the an article is correct with the nouns or not. We will do it after doing article because it will be little bit difficult for you before doing article. So do page number 9's first one, and then we will discuss further in our next classes. So this is all for today. Hope you will do your works. Thank you.